back, legs are gonna go straight up, your head's gonna be back, and you're gonna stretch your fingertips to your toes and back down. Fingertips to your toes for 20 seconds. If you cannot do that, you will be on your elbows for a plank. Then immediately after, hands are gonna go under lower back, legs are straight. We're dropping the legs to the ground, up, and you can even go into a little reverse crunch. Make sure the legs are straight. If you cannot do that, you are gonna be doing a 4-point hold. So on all fours, lifting the knees, holding there. Then the last two exercises, we're gonna hold 20 seconds on one side for our bird dog, 20 seconds on the other side. Now, you can make the bird dog as hard or as easy as you want. Engage your core, stretch your arm, press your heel, and every time you exhale, pull your belly button into the spine. 6 rounds we're doing? Okay, 6 rounds, everybody ready, on your back. You're either in a plank if you have abdominal diastasis. If you do not, you're gonna be laying on your back with your legs straight up in the air. And go, legs up. Now crunch your fingertips towards your toes, keeping the pubic bone rolled up by drawing the belly button in. Good, we're working the rectus abdominis, the outer unit of the core. Stretch the legs as straight as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, and break. For this next one, you can put your hands underneath the bum, legs straight up in the air. Draw the navel in, lower them down towards the floor, then curl them up, reverse crunch if you can. Back down and up. Nice work, you guys. Keep the legs straight. Flex your tummy muscles every time you're coming out from the bottom. Nice big deep breaths for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay guys, let's get ready for our bird dog hold. Come into all fours, balance your weight on your left hand and your right knee, extend opposite and holding it here. As you guys extend up, the spinal position shouldn't change. So we're not overarching our lower back, we're extending into the fingertips and into the toes and pulling the belly button towards the spine. 5, 3, and break. Rest on all fours, take a big breath into your back body. We're just gonna be switching into the opposite side. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, so holding it here, eyes straight down, right at your fingertips on the floor so that your neck is long and neutral. It's not about how high you can lift that leg, it's about the extension without lifting your hip up. Keeping the pelvis level, holding for 5, 3, reach into those fingers, and break. That's round 1.
Good job, guys. On your back or onto your elbows into the plank. Okay, if you're on your back, roll your pubic bone up and crunch. So the legs stay straight. If you have hamstring issues, bend the legs. If you cannot do this because of abdominal stuff, go onto your elbows. And yes, Karen, it is open to non-members. Get going, girlfriend. We're already 1 round in. So right now you're doing your straight leg crunch or you're on your elbows. Good. Hands under lower back. We're either doing our straight leg drops or 4-point multifidus hold. And go. Good. So legs, the slower you go down, the harder it's gonna be. Raising the legs up, doing a little reverse crunch if you can. Back stays flat the whole time. You can either crunch up into hollow hold or you can lay back and time.
Okay, so bird dog hold, you guys. Let's come into all fours. 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm to opposite leg extending out. As you guys do that, keep that shoulder plugged in so we're not bringing the shoulder up into the ear. We're reaching into the fingers as we plug our shoulder blade down into the back. Good, reach into the toes and squeeze your thigh. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Let's go to the opposite side. In 5, big breath into the belly. Brace that midline and let's go. Opposite arm to opposite leg. Reaching into the fingers, think about getting long from tip to tip here. Pulling that belly button in. 10 more seconds. Every time you exhale, think about firing that core up. Ribs are neutral. 3, 2, 1, and break. Good, guys. 2 rounds down.
Good job, guys. Round 3, lay onto your back. Legs are straight up or slightly bent if you need to. Good, you're doing a little crunch, so the legs are straight. If they need to be bent, they can be bent. Stretching your fingertips up towards the toes, contracting that outer unit of the core over and over. Nice work, ribs are in. Breathe, and time. Hands underneath the lower back. Okay, make sure that lower back is flat, legs go straight up. Good, now keep the back flat as you're lowering the legs down to the floor. And up, good job guys, down to the floor. And up, using those abs, using the lower abs to raise the legs up. Good, draw the belly button in. 3, 2, and 1.
Coming back into all fours. Centering the weight evenly, all 4 corners of the hands, and let's extend. Opposite arm to opposite leg. Good, squeezing that arm close to the ear. Extending the leg straight back, not kicking it out to the side. Reaching into the toes. Keep holding. 3, 2, 1, and break. 10 seconds, and we'll go to the other side. Take a big belly breath. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Good. So as you guys hold this, make sure you're not overarching your lower back. So you want to be pulling your belly button towards your spine, drawing those ribs in a touch, no sag through the shoulder blades. Let's lift a little bit through that area. 5, big breath, reach. 3, and break. That's round 3.
Round 4, guys, onto your back. Good, or you're on your elbows into a plank. Good, legs are straight up. We're pressing our lower back into the mat, crunching our ribs down, lowering back down. If you cannot do this, you're on your elbows for front plank. And the substitution for the next one would be a 4-point bear hold. So, good, hands underneath the lower back. If you cannot do this, onto all fours, you're holding a bear crawl, legs straight up. Good, and down, lower the legs down towards the ground. You can either hollow rock or put your head back as long as you feel like that back is flat towards the mat. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1.
Let's come back into all fours for our alternating bird dog hold. And go. Extending opposite leg to opposite arm. Good. As you guys do that, feel that connection across the center of the body from the fingertips of that extended arm all the way across that midline to the toes of the opposite leg. Connecting right through the center of the body. 3, 2, 1, and break. 10 seconds, we'll go to our opposite side. Okay, let's reset that midline by pulling belly button in, squeezing the pelvic floor, and extend. Let's hold it here. Reaching, squeeze your bum, squeeze your leg, reach into the toes. Neck is neutral, 10 more seconds. 5, 3, keep holding, and break.
Job, guys, round 5. On your back. Good, legs up. If you can't be on your back, you're into a plank. Okay, legs are straight. If you have mobility issues through your hamstrings, bend the knees. Stretch those fingertips up. Ribs are down. The whole time we're rolling our pubic bone up so our lower back is flat, contracting our outer unit for 3, 2, and 1. Good, you're either into a 4-point bear crawl hold or leg lifts, legs straight up. Good, press the lower back down, lower them down towards the floor. Good, raise them up. As you come up, use those lower abs. Draw that belly button in. Nice work, guys. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and time.
Alternating bird dog hold. And go. So extending into fingers and toes, you guys. Let's get nice and long. As we extend into those limbs, let's pull that belly button in to support the spine. 5, reach. 3, break. Big breath here at center. Going to the other side in 5, 3, and let's go. Extend. As you guys extend, try not to change the position of your spine. Pulling the belly button in. Remember, neck is long, eyes are straight down. Reach into those fingers. 3, 2, 1, and break.
Good job, guys. Last round. Let's try and get a couple more reps in. Ready? On your back and go. Legs are straight up. If you cannot do this, you are on your elbows for a plank. Legs are straight or bent depending on your hamstring mobility. Roll the pubic bone up. Stretch your fingertips towards your toes as you crunch. Good. Roll that pubic bone up for 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. If you cannot be on your back, you are on all fours for a bear crawl hold. Legs straight up into the air. Lower back is flat and go. Lowering the legs down. Good. Curl up as the legs come up. You can even go into a little reverse crunch. Keep that lower back flat. Just a couple more reps. 3, 2, and 1. Last 2 minutes, guys. 1 minute.
All right, alternating bird dog hold. Let's go. Lifting up. Good. Let's get long. Brace that midline. Think about the bottom arm. You're rotating that bottom arm so the inner eye of the elbow is rotating forward. In other words, you're creating external rotation through the bottom arm. 3, 2, 1, and break. Big belly breath here. Relax into those shoulders. All right, 5 seconds. Let's re-engage that midline. Belly button pulled up. 3, 2, and switch. Opposite side. Reach into those fingers and toes. Let's make this good, you guys. It's our last 20 seconds of work. Good. Bracing through that midline. Try not to crank the hip up. Keep it level. 5, 3, and break. Nice work today, you guys.
Awesome job today, you guys. That is Tabata abs for the day. It will be dropped into the challenge group. Have an awesome day. We'll announce, do we know when our next one is?
We'll let later today.
We'll let you guys know later today when the next 15-minute video is. Bye-bye.